You really feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. Welcome to the world's first digital nomad village. I'm here in a little village called Ponta do Sol in Madeira Island off the coast of Portugal. And I'm going to take you through a typical day in the life of a remote worker who's living here on the island. And I'm just about to go and give a talk to 85 other current and aspiring remote workers. These people are working from their laptops, they're hanging out here on this island. And so for us, it's quite normal for a big group of people, 50 or 100 people, to come together to network, to have fun, to improve their businesses and improve their prospects for finding a remote job. So in this video, I'm going to show you around the island, show you where we're staying, and maybe next year, this could be you here at the Nomad Island Fest, living your best life in this digital nomad village. About 1.5 million people per year visit the vibrant green Madeira Islands, located just an hour-and-a-half flight from Lisbon, Portugal. Madeira Islands have been voted the best island destination in Europe for many years in a row, and they're also known as the Hawaii of Europe. The average temperatures in Madeira hover around 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, making it the perfect place for outdoor enthusiasts and anyone who enjoys a moderate climate. Madeira is also sunny most days, and each morning brings with it plenty of possibilities for how you can start your day. Some mornings, I decide to go for a walk along the waterfront promenade in São Martinho, where my apartment is. But today, I decided to take a sunrise yoga class, complete with a view of one of the many rainbows that you'll be able to see if you visit Madeira. After that, I headed down to the capital of Funchal to attend an outdoor workout with the Madeira Friends International Community Association, because working out with other people is a great way to boost your motivation and make new friends. Every Saturday morning, locals and visitors alike from around the world get together for a short workout, followed by a coffee, tea, or juice, and a chat afterwards. I'm here with Luis, the founder of Madeira Friends, Madeira Fitness.
Yeah, co-founder.
What is Madeira Friends and where can people join it?
Yeah, so we're like a project to integrate international people in Madeira, so digital nomads. So we are a group of like nomads, expats, and locals. We do a lot of good things, connected with the social side of Madeira. We are givers, not takers. And of course, the fitness, the social part, the mental well-being, physical well-being. We do many things. You can follow us on Instagram. We always announce our events and our program, everything. And last night we had the Purple Friday. A bunch of people were there. A bunch of people came today as well.
Super fun.
A little bit of everything.
Awesome. Another thing that is a really important part of the culture and daily life in Madeira is hiking and adventure. And today we're gonna go in some jeeps and explore the top of the island. Are you ready to hike?
Ready to go, ready for the hike, ready to explore Madeira.
Are you guys ready to explore?
We're ready,
Yay!
Eddie, nice to meet you, Eddie.
Our first stop of the day is São Vicente, which is a really cute little town with some big waves. So only experienced surfers should paddle out here. One of the features that Madeira is known for is its stunning coastline and scenery that you can explore from the land, from a car, from the ocean, or even from above the clouds on one of Madeira's many hiking trails. These trails are known as levadas, and there are close to 500 different trails throughout the island, with one of the most famous being Pico do Arreiro. Another place that is a must-see, must-do activity here in Madeira is going to the Fanal Forest, and you're gonna notice a really big temperature decrease I don't know how much, but it's cold. I have a scarf and 2 jackets on, and so this is the cloud forest, and it's usually very misty, but very beautiful. Kind of gives you some Scotland vibes and a totally different contrast to down in the beaches and Funchal and Ponta do Sol. It's like going onto another planet, but well worth the drive. Also, watch out for cow poop. You can find out more about each trail, the location, length, and difficulty level at visitmadeira.com. If you go to Madeira, I recommend renting a car for at least a couple days so that you can explore some of the places that the buses don't go, and so you can stop along the way to sightsee or get out and take pictures at one of the many viewpoints around the island. You really feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. I think we are. This is the westernmost point in Madeira, I think. And you definitely feel like it. On a typical day in my life in Madeira, when I'm not out exploring or hanging out with the local community, you'll usually find me working from home from my laptop. And while staying in Madeira, my home was an apartment from a website called Flat.io, which is an online marketplace that specializes in affordable short-term and medium-term rentals for digital nomads, remote workers, and long-term travelers. All of their properties are fully furnished and equipped with utilities and Wi-Fi included in the price. You can check out their selection of properties for your next trip to Portugal, Europe, or beyond by using the link below this video. One of the things that you must do if you come to Funchal is take the cable car, which is also called the teleférico. It's about 3,000 meters total, and this is my first time ever going on it. I'm really excited because you can get a really nice view of the Funchal area and of course the ocean, and it's also right here in the middle of Old Town, so it's a really great place to just walk along the promenade, have a coffee, get some food, and you can explore the historic area here. There's also a lot of shops as well. So this is not a place that I would come on a typical day when I'm working from home, but it's definitely a place that I come on the weekends, either to meet with the Madeira friends and do a workout just right here in the morning, and then we'll have some coffee here and just chat before enjoying the rest of our Saturday. And it's also a really popular place to come for nightlife, going out to dinner, things like that. So during the work week, we'll also have lunches at some of the restaurants here in the Old Town. So this is definitely the heart of Funchal, and it's a place that you'll be spending a lot of time if you come here. So one of the things that you'll notice when you come to Madeira is that there's banana trees growing everywhere. And apparently the government has a program that will pay the locals to grow banana trees in their yards, and then they will buy the bananas back. So that explains why you see banana terraces everywhere you go. So apparently there's people who either hike up or hike down this cable car route. So it says here that it's a 9.8 kilometer loop, generally considered a challenging route that takes an average of 4.5 hours to complete. So we're not going to do that today, but it looks very steep going up here, and from the reviews I read on TripAdvisor, it is quite a steep climb whether you're going up or down. So be careful if you're going to do that, but if you just want to enjoy the scenic view like we did today, it is €18 round trip. Okay, we've made it to the top and we are 560 meters higher than we were down in the Old Town, but it feels like twice as high. It is a lot colder and a lot windier up here, so make sure to bring a jacket. But once you get up to the top, you can enjoy the beautiful views. You can also walk through the botanical garden over here. There's a cafe where you can get some coffee and cake, have a beer, so definitely worth the trip. Yeah, that was really nice. It would be great to come up here and just spend the whole day just leisurely walking around, checking out the gardens and the palace. And there's also a lot of really good restaurants and cafes up there. So let's go back down and check out the old town of Funchal. If you want to indulge in a little alcoholic beverage, the local drink here is called poncha, which is basically moonshine mixed with a fruit juice and a lot of sugar. And from what I hear, the hangovers are pretty severe. Now there's a ton of different flavors that you can get, but the locals say that the only traditional flavors are the lemon or the orange, but I've also heard that the maracuya is really good as well. So these are the traditional flavors, but then you can get a little adventurous and go with the pitanga, which I don't actually know what is the translation for this fruit, but that one's really popular. And I would say those are your top flavors, the traditional ones, the maracuya and the pitanga. So try in moderation. A tip that one of the locals gave me is to drink it warm and standing up, because if you drink it with ice, you could drink too much. It can go down too easy. You were saying to try the poncha with aguardiente?
Yes, but be careful because it's like very strong, you know? Like you taste the sweet and you think, sweet, but when you start walking like this, you know?
And the next day, headache?
Well, if it's good, if it's well made, not a lot.
Not so bad hangover?
No, maybe a bit the acid of the fruit, but not so much. It's good hangover still.
Okay,
yes.
Which one did you get, the orange?
Tangerine, yes.
Tangerine, that's good.
It's good. If
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you
Oh
want
no,
to
it's
try.
okay. I have enough. I'm already drunk from that sip of the other one.
Really?
Yeah,
I
but
think you can handle a bit more. I think so.
so we're gonna go into the old town here. This is a place where pretty much everybody hangs out, locals, tourists, nomads, and it's really cool because there's a lot of art everywhere. There's a lot of little restaurants, bars, and cafes, and it's a great place to come during the day or for a night on the town. Are you from Madeira?
Yeah, I born here. 72.
72.
70 to 150.
You look 30.
The secret is in my hand.
I better start drinking more.
Yeah. Join us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now we are closer to downtown Funchal, so this is kind of between the old town and the waterfront, and this is a really good place to come if you need to go shopping. There's a lot of shops outdoors on the street. There is a huge shopping mall. There's lots of restaurants, so anything that you can need is here, and this is a nice place to come for lunch during the day or out at night, and it's a place that I find myself coming at least a couple times per week. So the poncha guy gave us a tip and showed us this traditional spot where they make the bola de caco, which is the traditional bread here, by hand. And there's smoke everywhere. We're just inhaling this smoke, and we're gonna see how they make it. So on every menu and on every street corner, you will see signs for bola de caco, and this is gonna be the freshest probably on the entire island. So let's see how they make it. Wow. So it's cash only, and I didn't have any cash on me, but This nice lady gave us some of her bola de caco, and the traditional way is to get it with garlic butter. So it's like a fresh garlic bread, and it's so delicious. I could eat a whole bowl, a whole ball of it. I have to say, the people in Madeira are some of the nicest people I have ever met on the planet. So if you come here, be prepared to take your time, make friends with strangers, because anyone walking around, any of the locals will be happy to chat with you about their beautiful island, about whatever it is. So I've really enjoyed my time here, and I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into a typical day in the life as a digital nomad here in Madeira. Subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.